Welcome back. We start off with a John Mink, and it's a three-pointer. John and Bellville on the same team, bringing down the three-point barrage, if you want to call it that. Do you?
Yeah, that's a good idea. And now Bellville now with the ball.
It's a good idea.
He's going to dribble baseline. His shot is good. Nice fadeaway jumper by Bellville. And now Saxton with the basketball, guarded by Slaw. Slaw tries to steal it from him. Its ball's knocked away, and it's going to go over to Belleville's team. Nice defense by Slaw there.
Yep. You know, he created the turnover. He's not going to get a stat for that.
And now Slaw gets a baseline jumper. Nice shot there by Slaw.
Will get a stat for that, though.
Yes, he will. Here's Ostin with the ball. Ostin, his shot is an air ball, goes out of bounds. Probably should have been a little more patient. Here's Bellville now. Bellville going to try a long shot, no good. It's rebounded by Saxton.
And it looks like he makes it.
And no, I think it went underneath. I think it was an air ball. It just hit the outside the net. Here's John's shot, no good. Rebounded by Ostin. We go the other way. Here's Ostin over to Saxton. Saxton shot, no good. Ostin knocked it out of bounds, and it's going to go over to Belleville's team. Here's Bellville to Slaw. Slaw, outside jumper, no good. Rebounded by Ostin. Ostin going to go down the lane. His shot, no good, but he gets his own rebound and scores.
Good job by Ostin.
Now Belleville the other way.
Have you seen my genitals?
No, I haven't. Here's Saxton with the ball now. Matt Saxton.
Is he done playing?
Maxed it into not Cannibal, Janitals.
Oh, Janitals is back?
There's Janitals, yes.
Janitals came with Omen.
Here's Ostin. Ostin over to Saxton.
Yeah.
Ball shot no good. Rebounded by John. John takes it the other way. His layup's no good. Rebounded by Slaw.
Made that one.
And Slaw hits another baseline jumper.
Wow,
Slaw getting it done.
Yeah, Slaw definitely is the player of the game at this.
Now Matt Saxton, his shot no good. Rebounded John. John dribbles up the court. John, his outside jumper no good. And rebound. Belleville tried to save it. He saved it, but he saved it into Slaw. Slaw's baseline jumper no good. Rebound taken away by Ostin. Ostin up the court.
Doesn't matter. Slaw, really.
And here's Janitals with a shot, no good. Rebound taken away by John. John the other way. Nice bounce pass but stolen away by Ostin. And Ostin's shot goes out of bounds. Kind of a wild shot there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he was going to the alley-oop or something, but I don't know who he was.
Here's Belleville with another three-pointer.
Wow. Belleville. Wow.
And now Saxton the other way. Saxton dribbles. His shot is good. And I believe that's the game.
That is the game. I don't know what happened, but we'll be right back. Okay, and here we go. Someone's very excited. I think that was Pavarotti right there. But here we go. Brett Douglas is taking the ball up, guarded by Greg Ritter. Brett Douglas gives it to Brian. Brian misses the shot.
Kind of an ill-advised shot there by Brian. Maybe should have been a little bit more patient.
Here comes Greg.
Okay, Greg Ritter with the ball. Ritter guarded by Douglas. Ritter getting a screen
by Pavarotti.
And another screen there
by
Mike Rafter. And Brian with the rebound. Brian fakes out Rafter. Brian going to give it over to Douglas, who's going to take a long three-pointer and hit it.
Oh.
Beautiful shot by Brett Douglas.
Yeah, Brett Douglas actually hit some threes in his last attempts.
Ritter gives it to Rafter. Rafter can't make it. He gets a second rebound. He still can't make it. Douglas with a rebound. Douglas the other way. He gives it to Pavarotti. Shot no good. Rebound taken away by Rafter. Now over to Ritter. Ritter just kind of threw that one out of bounds.
Ritter was out of control there.
Really out of control there by Ritter. And now it's going to go the other way.
The crowd is very excited right now. I think it's a 13-12 game right now.
Here's Brian with the basketball. Brian guarded by Rafter. Bryan over to Pavarotti. Pavarotti shot no good. Rebound taken away by Ritter. Ritter going to drive into the basket. He gets it to Pavarotti, who cannot get it to go. And now rebound taken away by Douglas. Douglas guarded by Ritter. Douglas picks up his dribble. Right side to Bryan, guarded by Rafter. Bryan up to Pavarotti. Pavarotti guarded by...
That's Saxton.
Saxton guarded by Pavarotti, excuse me. Now
Saxton
Ritter
with another turnover.
Ritter's shot is good, excuse me.
And that...
Ritter with a scoop shot.
Looks like it's 13-13.
Okay, here's Douglas now with the ball. Douglas, his shot no good, but he gets his rebound and scores.
That's what you got to do. You got to follow your rebounds, kids. Follow your rebounds.
That's right. Well, here's Greg Ritter now with the ball.
Well, follow
Greg
your
Ritter.
shots.
Ritter still dribbling. Ritter guarded by Douglas. Good defense by Douglas. Ritter gets it to Saxton, top of the key. Saxton gets a screen from Rafter.
Pavarotti.
Saxton runs into, Pavarotti runs into Bryan. The ball goes out of bounds, apparently off of Pavarotti.
He needs to get a clue.
Here's Bryan now with the basketball, guarded by Rafter, Mike Rafter. Pavarotti to Douglas, Bryan to Douglas. Douglas back to Bryan, and Bryan hits a long three-pointer.
Game winner.
Wow.
Assist by Douglas to Bryan.
Great job. Great teamwork.
Here we go. The last game of the night. What did we miss there?
What did we miss? I don't think we missed anything.
Oh, we missed something.
Okay, here's Saxton with the ball. Saxton.
Hold on, we missed something. Okay. Let's.
Do you hear me? It's open 24 hours. That place has been there for many, many years. Open 24 hours.
And here we go. We start off.
Anyway. Okay. Oh, nice shot there by Rafter, I believe.
I think it was John.
John, excuse me.
We both got some bad eyes right here. I'm gonna find out.
Okay, here's
Matt Saxton.
Matt Saxton into tried to force it.
Okay, so Peevler is out there. Peevler is giving it to Dan Henry.
And that's John Rafter, I believe, with a shot.
That's John with the
with a shot.
with the black. No, John with the black shirt.
Okay. And there's John. Who's Rafter? Mike Rafter or John Rafter in the Knicks jersey?
Dan Henry.
Okay, Peebler's shot is no good. Rebounded by Mike Rafter, who puts it back up and in.
That's actually Steve.
And we go the other way. We'll figure it all out eventually here, ladies and gentlemen. Here's Brett Douglas with a basketball. We do know that.
Call him Blonde.
Here's he gets it to Bryan. Bryan's shot is no good. It is rebounded. His layup is no good. And rebound taken away by Rafter.
And Brett Douglas ends up with that game. There's no Rafter here right now.
Dan Henry with a shot is good. Dan Henry
that's
makes
a three-pointer right there.
Here's Brett Douglas the other way. Brett Douglas bounce pass to Bryan. Bryan's baseline jumper air ball no good. His rebound taken away by Peebler. Peebler's shot no good. Rebounded Douglas. Douglas outlet pass to Saxton, whose shot is no good. Rebounded by Nix. His shot no good, but Dan Henry, his shot no good.
Good pass by Douglas.
Saxton shot no good. Now Bryan going to take a long outside shot. It's no good. Rebounded Rafter. Blonde, excuse me. Blonde over to Peebler. Peebler, his shot is no good. Goes out of bounds. It's going to go the other way to Team Douglas.
Now, I've noticed Brett has been kicking out his rebounds lately. At some point, Brett Douglas might just want to go up with that.
Here's Blonde over to Peebler. Peebler gets it over to Henry. Henry's baseline jumper good. Nice shot there by Dan Henry. Here's Brett Douglas the other way now. Douglas, he lost it, and it went out of bounds, knocked away by Henry. So Bryan and Douglas's team retain possession. Now Bryan's pass to Matt Saxton. Now Matt Saxton going to dribble left side and score.
Oh.
Nice shot there by Matt Saxton.
Yeah, running around and making.
Peebler the other way, guarded by Douglas. Peebler dribbles left side. Kind of throws up a wild pass to Blonde, who misses it. Douglas takes it, goes the other way. Douglas' shot is no good, but he's there for the follow-up and the putback.
Ain't he always?
Here's Peebler. Peebler bounced pass to Blonde. Blonde guarded by Saxton. Blonde shot no good, but Henry is there to clean it up and lay it in.
Blonde sucks.
Here's Brian the other way. Brian guarded by Dan Henry. Brian picks up his dribble. Not a good thing to do there. He gets it to Douglas. Douglas, a long three-pointer. It around the rim and in.
Wow.
The iron is kind. Now Henry the other way. He misses it. It's picked up by Brian.
Douglas has to be shooting at least 80-90% from the three-point line in his last five shots. And that's through many different tournaments, many different days.
Okay, here's Brett Douglas. He gets it to Matt Saxton, top of the key.
Greg Ritter's complaining. Well, that's probably why he's in Chile.
Little complaining by. Well, now here's Brian with a long shot. It's no good. Ball goes out of bounds.
Well, Brian.
It's going to stay with Team Brian.
Brian did have the game-winning shot last time.
Brian to Brett Douglas with a long three-pointer,
Wow.
and good. He got it. Good stroke there by Brett Douglas. Here's Peebler with the ball now. Peebler bounce pass into Blonde, whose shot is no good. She really should have made that layup. And now ball is pushed out to Saxton, who can't get it to go.
Uh-oh.
And Douglas.
Yeah, what did
Douglas wasn't able to make it either.
No, that was an easy shot by Douglas. That should have went in.
And now ball is kicked out of bounds by Dan Henry.
Douglas had the rebound, and he was right there, and he just could not.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Saxton. His shot is no good, but its rebound is put back in by Douglas.
That's what needs to be happening all the time.
Now here's Peebler.
You know, Brian and Matt aren't the best shooters, so Brett's going to get an opportunity to get a lot of rebounds.
Okay, ball goes into Dan Henry. Now shot is missed, and Douglas with a rebound. Douglas, his long shot, no good. Rebounded, taken by Blonde, and it's out to Dan Henry the other way. Dan Henry
stolen by Douglas.
Stolen by Douglas. Over to Henry. Peebler. Peebler's shot is no good. We go the other way.
Very sloppy
Here's
game.
Saxton with a shot, no good. Rebounded Henry. We go the other way now. Henry behind the back pass to Blonde, who jams. Beautiful sequence there.
I think Blonde is John. Greg complaining again. Greg needs to.
Okay, here we go. Brett Douglas gets it around. His shot is no good. Now rebounded by Dan Henry, whose shot is no good.
Matt was the one with the rebound. Dan Henry is wearing the Knicks jersey.
Oh, Matt is?
No, Dan's wearing the Knicks jersey.
Here's Blonde with the basketball.
Who do you think is John?
Blonde guarded by Saxton. Blonde into Dan Henry. Dan Henry out to Peebler. Peebler drives in and scores. Nice ball fake there by Peebler on Brett Douglas, and it enabled him to drive the lane and score.
I'll see if I can get a score here.
Okay. Here's Saxton with the ball. Saxton to Brian. Brian dribbles. Brian got to try a wild shot. It's off the backboard, no good. Douglas there for the rebound. His putback, no good. It's taken by Dan Henry.
A lot of rebounds by Douglas on the offensive end, but if you're not going to put it in, then those rebounds really aren't going to help the team
and
very
now
much.
Peebler with the basketball. Peebler guarded by Douglas. Now Peebler over to Blonde. Blonde guarded by Saxton. Blonde back to Peebler. Peebler driving the lane. His shot was up, and I believe was it no good? Yeah, no good. And now Douglas' shot no good. We go the other way. Here's Peebler over to Blonde. Back to Peebler, and Peebler scores. Nice
Good-
ball movement
Yeah,
there.
definitely good ball movement by that team.
Here comes Brian down the court across
I
the
knew he was
timeline.
gonna shoot.
Brian, three-pointer is good.
Wow, great swish right there by Brian. And he's gonna put them right back into the game, I think. Brett not having a very good game right now. Got a lot of
Okay.
rebounds, but he's not
Here's
able to.
Dan Henry with a shot. It's no good. Testing. What? There we go. It's no good. Now we got problems with the camera.
These kids are crazy.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Had momentary problems with the mic. Now we got everything settled. Okay, here's Peebler with the ball. Peebler.
And that actually is the game. So let's talk about it. The winner of the game was.
Winner of the game was.
Well, we will find out. Brett, a lot of rebounds, not a lot of makes. Brian had that three, but he also had some bad shots. Matt with some bad shots. But really, their defense was what really killed them was their defense. Blonde, Dan, and who was their third?
Blonde, Dan, and I want to say
Peebler?
Peebler. Yes, that's right.
They had very good ball movement. They just seemed like they've been playing together since first grade, but they haven't. So this is Brett Douglas with Wolf Radio, and we are signing out, Ken.
Thank you very much, everybody. Drive home safely.
And don't drink.
Drink and drive.